Do you know, a scar on the skin may disappear with time, but a scar left by cruel words can stay in the heart forever. Near a peaceful forest lived a poor shepherd named James. Every morning he took his sheep to graze. One evening, while searching for a missing lamb, James heard painful cries coming from deep inside the forest. Curious, he followed the sound. Hidden beneath the bushes was a blind wolf. One of its front paws was tightly caught in an old hunter's steel trap. The wolf struggled in pain, growling helplessly. Though it couldn't see James, it could hear every step coming closer. The wolf expected another hunter. Instead, James knelt beside him and said gently, "Don't be afraid, I'm here to help you." With great care, James opened the trap and wrapped the wounded paw with a strip torn from his own shirt. The blind wolf stood silently for a moment, as if trying to memorize the voice of the man who had saved him. Then he slowly disappeared into the forest. A few days later, James returned to the same place. To his surprise, the blind wolf was waiting for him. From that day on, an unusual friendship began. The wolf could not see, but his hearing and sense of smell were extraordinary. Whenever danger approached, he warned James before anyone else could notice. Season after season, their friendship grew stronger. One hot afternoon, James spent hours searching for a lost lamb. The blind wolf followed its scent through the forest and finally found it. James laughed carelessly and said, "For a blind wolf, you're not completely useless after all." The smile on the wolf's face disappeared. He remained silent. Without saying a single word, he slowly turned around and disappeared into the forest. Days passed. The wolf never returned. Every evening, James came back to the same place, hoping to see his friend again. But only silence greeted him. Then one autumn evening, the blind wolf finally returned. James ran toward him with tears in his eyes. "Please forgive me," he said. "I never meant to hurt you." The wolf gently lifted the same paw that had once been trapped. "Look," he said softly. "The wound on my paw has completely healed. There isn't even a scar left." Then he slowly placed his paw over his heart. "But your hurtful words still live here. You saved my paw from a trap, but your words trapped my heart." James lowered his head in shame. He had no answer. The wolf looked at him and said, "In a friendship, it is totally unfair if we remember a friend's weakness but forget their kindness. True friendship isn't about judging someone's flaws. It's about valuing the heart that stood beside you when no one else did." After saying those words, the blind wolf quietly disappeared into the forest, and James never saw his friend again. Remember, a wound on the body may heal with time, but a wound caused by words can remain in the heart forever. If this story touched your heart, subscribe for more stories. And tell us in the comments, what lesson did you learn from this story?